One time. Motherfucker.
Mama.
They gon' let me for my ambition.
Whoa.
Fact. Before we start, that's how we feeling, yo.
Listen, Cap, episode 73, Club Ambition Podcast. We appreciate everybody listening to the podcast this week, watching on YouTube, and listening to all audio platforms, Rhode Island, in the building, to the world, international fans tuned in as well. We love you guys, and we got the producers in the corner.
Yes, sir.
The Chubb Corner, Marlon and Erlen.
What's going on? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well.
You know what I'm saying, Marlon?
Yes, sir.
You know, Erlen's a good guy. He asks every time. He's always asking how the people feel.
Yeah, nah, for real. You know, we don't see them, too often. So every week, I hope everybody's doing well, man.
He's a good guy.
Listen, for starters, let's talk about this weekend that just occurred. So it was my birthday on Saturday?
Yeah.
No, I forgot.
You remember
on the 25th, I turned 25th. 25 years old, a quarter way to a century. Almost towards my midlife crisis. I think 10 years away from the midlife crisis.
Listen, the early shit starts now.
Marlon already had a
I'm telling you right now,
quarter life
bro,
crisis.
Yeah. It starts, bro.
The quarter life crisis is creaking in. But, I appreciate...
The cold's going to be feeling colder.
Man.
Joints start going and shit.
Damn. I'm telling you, bro.
I appreciate, all the happy birthdays, the well wishes online, a lot of fan love, a lot of support, from people across the world, a crazy amount of DMs, a lot of support online. So we appreciate it over here always, much, much love. We treat you guys like family because you guys are our family.
Thanks,
so
sir. Yes,
we appreciate you, being a part of the Club Ambition. So, members for life, family for life. And aside from that, that's the PG version. But we had a surprise party here that I walked into at the studio. Man, what a hell of a night, fellas.
What a surprise.
Were you actually surprised?
I was surprised, but I had a feeling that she was doing something potentially here because of the fact that she asked for the key. But the reason she asked for the key was to move some of the salon stuff in here, blah, blah. So I was like, okay. Because I know she needed to gone everything out of the salon by tomorrow. It's the last day of the month. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, I believe that. But then I noticed, the camera was, off. I'm like...
That's right away. I knew. I'm like, bro, there's no way.
Who was it that I was talking to?
Brian said the camera.
I was talking to Edwin. I was like, because Edwin was like, she's hitting me up right now so I can go with Victor or something like that to distract him, this, and that. I was like, yo, she got to be smart, though, because if she's going to go drop shit off, obviously he's going to see it in the camera. And if she turns off the camera, he's also going to see that shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, either way, I ain't going to finesse. Plus, I was like, my boy ain't stupid. I was like, we do this. We do something for him each year for his birthday. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I mean...
The only way it would work if it's, not on the day. And then also if it's not here.
It can't be here. Dave hit up in the chat and was like, yo, we lit later.
Yeah, that also came me away. I was like, I had a feeling. And then he tried to cover it up with another text.
We hit him up on the side. He was like, bro, come on. And it was too late.
Either way, though, it's going to be the last time at the studio because...
Oh, no, yes.
That's it.
People were peeing on... the floors here, allegedly.
Monitor
got messed up. Not allegedly, confirmed. Yeah. Right there, the monitor that we work here on the studio that Marlon's looking at right now. We're looking at another one that's in front of it. But, yeah, equipment got broken.
No respect, yeah.
No respect, man. People get drunk and don't know how to act.
Jesus Christ. Man.
People falling backwards, playing Titanic music. Bunch of children.
That shit was
hitting the stinky leg.
You should put little clips in and shit. You should put little clips in.
Man, I was going hard. It was definitely a vibe for sure. Living up to the username. But yeah, man, it was a hell of a time. We enjoyed ourselves. It was a great, great, great time. And the party never ends, like Juice WRLD says, because, tomorrow's YI, Eric's birthday as well.
Yes, sir.
So if we don't get snowed in, like we're supposed to be getting snowed in tonight, we shall see about that. The fellas might get together, do something for Erik, or we might just go straight strip club vibes. You never know.
Couple dollars. Got a couple free dollars.
Pay for a couple dances for him, allegedly, if the kids are listening. But yeah. You know, it was definitely fun. And yeah, 25 years old. You know, Marlon and Erlen, they're 32. I'm catching up to them.
I'm 24. I'm 24.
They'll believe that shit too. They're like, damn, Erlen. I know that.
I seen a couple gray hairs and shit. Nah. Ain't no just for men yet, nigga.
No, Marlon's the only one that looks younger because I feel like because he has no facial hair, so it
No
gives the
facial
baby
hair.
face vibes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I'm the oldest.
Oh, man.
But I'm the oldest.
But let's get in right into it. A couple topics I want to discuss, especially with the guys. There's going to be some interesting takes. For starters, you know, this is going to be probably the juiciest one. So well, people will decide, but I think this is the most one interesting to me. Michael B. Jordan, famous actor. Michael B. Jordan, now famous director, because Creed 3 is going to be directed by him.
Yep.
So it's his first directorial debut, and he's taking the Rocky series rights. You know, sharing them with, you know, Sly. Was it Sylvester Stallone? They call him Sly, his nickname. Rocky.
Yeah.
And this is Creed. And now Michael B. Jordan has been very successful. He's from Newark, New Jersey. He's from the hood over there. And he's been successful, though, for a while. Michael B. Jordan was a part of The Wire. The Wire is known as arguably the best TV show of all time. And he was on, I believe, the first season when he was 15, 14 years old. So Michael B. Jordan's been working here, right? He's been going hard for a while, right? But Michael B. Jordan was on the red carpet. We're going to play the clip of him on the red carpet when his ex-classmate from high school, I want to say, but maybe even younger, because, yeah, let's just say ex-classmate, when he was in school in Newark, New Jersey, was the person that interviewed him on the red carpet. And her name is L'Oreal. L'Oreal has been known for being one of Angela Yee's best friends. She's always been on the radio. She has her own show on the radio. She also has, she's a part of the Lip Service podcast, I want to say, with Angela Yee. L'Oreal was one of the people that would make fun of Michael B. Jordan. You know, in school, everyone always had those people that might have been doubting them.
Yeah.
You know, we had that our own. You know, people that might have been like, you know, complex ambition, especially at the time. Complex ambitions, those guys are weird. Like, I don't know, those guys are just different. You know, they don't want to smoke. They don't really want to, you know, party too much. They don't know, they're different.
We had a couple people that could be our friends and shit like that, and then talk shit about us behind our backs and shit. You know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And if you watch this and shit like that, you can suck my dick, bitch.
Yep.
You know exactly who you are.
And
Real
some
talk,
of them,
I'm calling you out. I don't give
some
a
of them
fuck. You can suck my
critiquing
dick.
and don't even watch.
Yeah,
like, that's the craziest
Oh my
shit.
God,
Like,
no,
come
that's
on.
the craziest
like
part.
like that dude from Twitter.
Yeah, bro, that
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
crazy.
Listen,
I don't know
classical
who that
alumni.
is. I don't know who that is.
Those classical alumni guys.
But the one I'm talking to,
God bless their souls.
suck my dick.
But the concept of, you know, people having these haters, especially when they're different at a young age, because they're not a part fully of the cool kids. They're not the people that are, you know, the drug dealers or the kids that get that appeal from the ladies, you know. Even though we was definitely getting ladies.
Yeah, no,
Don't get that misconstrued.
We ain't no ugly niggas and shit.
No, we was
pretty smooth.
I kept the
Yeah, we
girlfriend
was pretty
around
smooth.
for sure. You know, there's always some little girl issues happening. But I guess
Little girl,
Little
shit,
girl,
what
yo.
the fuck you talking about? Hold on.
At the time.
Reword that, bro.
Well, we was
Reword that.
before
We were little
18,
boys.
so yeah.
Okay.
you know, but yeah, man, we were definitely like a mix of both crowds. I would say, you know,
Yeah.
we would be like the cool kids, but then still to some maybe not cool enough. But look at where we are now. God bless, right? How the tables turn. Michael B. Jordan and this girl, you know, we're gonna watch the clip. It's amazing. I love this clip. But she was one of the people that would call him corny, allegedly. And she's all coming out and saying now that she didn't call him corny, supposedly. But she did make fun of him.
Yeah.
She would make fun of him because his name's Michael Jordan. She'll make fun of him because he'll come to school with the headshot like of him, like he wanted to be
For
an
the
actor.
acting thing, yeah. Yeah.
Look at him now.
They was def calling them corny because you carrying a book of your face.
Yeah.
Like, why is this so conceited and shit? Like, no.
Because there's a podcast clip of someone else while she was talking to another girl, Dominique, or another classmate of theirs, calling him corny. And she, in that clip, didn't call him corny. So she's trying to say, like, she got misquoted in the article. So she's not on paper calling him corny anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's not
But come
about
on.
that.
It's coming
It's
from
like,
the
come on.
source. It's coming from
It's coming from
him.
Michael B. Jordan. He knows he means it from a bigger level.
Yeah.
You know.
He don't want to be there. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's like, not this fucking bitch.
So the irony of this, Michael B. Jordan at the red carpet for his movie that he's in and that he directed with the girl, pardon me, from his class when he was a kid that would make fun of him and not believe in his dreams. Full circle right here. And look at the bodyguard's face right away. That man was scoping the scene.
I'm gonna have to pull
Got
him away.
Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name, but yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. How is the difference between you actually directing and working with the same people that you were directed with versus?
It was awesome. You know, it's a family vibe. Last night, they loved it. I didn't know he was doing the athletic gear. I mean, I was staying in it. Is this about y'all?
Look at something like the awkwardness right here.
Yeah.
Isn't this the sexiest man show off right here? Who's the sexiest man? Because now let's.
Oh, now she want to be on
Nah,
his
nah,
dick.
he's
Because I
sexy,
thought you
right?
said
Now he's the sexiest man alive, L'Oreal. I thought he was corny. I thought that, even if you don't want to say, I didn't say he was corny, you did say that he was Michael B. Jordan. We used to make fun of him,
Yeah.
going nowhere, but now he's the sexiest man alive?
Look at his face.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Ready. Like, did you just call me sexiest man alive? Bitch.
You can't get this.
Yeah.
he might be the one right now.
This is the one. This is the one right here. Yeah, let's see
So
this.
is it a tie?
Ain't no tie. We don't compete. Yeah, we don't compete.
Two number ones.
Technically,
Batman and Batman. Or should I? Oh, no, can't say that.
Superman and Superman.
Superman and Superman, sorry.
Luck with that.
like, bro.
Okay, so you also are going to do a new film with Will Smith very soon coming up. Is the rumor out there?
Not sure.
And that's the thing. That's a rumor. That was never confirmed. The way she said it made it seem like it was confirmed. It was like, she got it, and then at the end she said, there's a rumor out there. But the way you presented that question was horrible.
Yeah.
We're still working on the script. You know, that's something that I plan on doing in the future. Not sure when, you know, with these movies. I'm just trying to get through this project.
Right,
You know, so when I get through this-
right.
when I get finished with this one, then I'll figure out what's going on next.
And how is it filming in Atlanta?
It was amazing. I've done 4 or 5 films down here, shot a couple television shows, so Atlanta's a second home to me, and I love coming down here to shoot.
Favorite restaurant here?
Oh, man. Whatever hotel I'm in, their restaurant.
Well, you're not corny anymore.
That was corny. The corniness just flipped around right there, yo. Nah.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I can be mean. I'm not gonna say nothing.
You know
Bro.
what? I respect that he threw that jab to make sure, like, yo, you.
Oh, he's throwing jabs.
like, but then
Creed 3.
But then he was. Oh yeah, no pun intended. but
Perfect publicity.
Yeah.
but he was professional when she asked
Very
the question.
professional.
Yeah, like he knew how to respect the
Listen.
question too.
There's some petty people in this world. If you're the person that made fun of me when I was a kid and used to make fun of the fact that I used to come to school with the headshot of myself, preparing myself for my acting career, then we're at the red carpet and you're here interviewing me at the debut for my movie and the movie that I directed, first ever, I have every right to be like, security, get this bitch the fuck out of here. Who let this bitch in? And who let these people in with her? Get them the fuck out of here. But guess what? He's not petty. He said, okay, I'm going to tell, oh, she's here. Oh. Who knows? Maybe he knew. Maybe he's the one that brought her there. On some, you know, you never know.
Let me show out real quick, yo. Let me stump myself.
But let's break it down to the concept of this, though. Is like people on Twitter going crazy about it because it's like, I think, and I do agree with this concept, this happens a lot. You see this all the time where girls, and it could be both sexes, but from my perspective as a guy, you see a lot all the time. We see it. We see it right now with our friends that we grew up with, that graduated. We see the girls as students. They were appealing more towards the kids that would potentially sell drugs, be caught up in the streets.
Look like they got the money.
They
the
look like they got the
clothes
money,
and
the
stuff.
clothes. Now, those kids, majority of them are either caught up in jail or went to jail. They might be free now. They're caught up. They have a lot of issues. They're going through shit in life that you don't even see them.
Like 2-3 baby mamas.
Yeah, the
Multiple baby
mamas,
mothers.
yeah.
You know, they're not at the level that these girls might have seen. And then now, these girls who at that time when they were looking at these drug dealer guys might have been looking at the smart guys. They were looking at the guys that were going to school because school is meant to go to school.
Facts.
Doing the schoolwork and actually were focused. They were looking at those guys corny. Those are the corny guys. And now, 20 years later, when we're all grown up, we realize the value that corny, that word, doesn't have.
Yeah.
It's all objective because everyone has a different version of corny. What is corny? Like, and why is being smart corny? Why is not going to jail, not doing criminal activities corny?
Yeah.
I've never understood that, but it's a thing that happens in this culture that we live in and the times that we live in. And you live in it and you see a prime example here where Michael B. Jordan was called corny, was made fun of when he was a kid. And these same people now have to be the people that are working
For
at
him.
the establishment, damn near working for him.
Yeah.
Sexiest man alive, arguably the biggest actor right now in Hollywood, especially when Creed drops again. He already is big in the Black Panther series playing Killmonger. He's a big actor. He's one of the biggest actors of all time. Young as hell. The future's very bright for him. But he was too corny. And then some people are like, oh no, but he's still corny to me though, because he's rumored to be dating back. He left the Lori Harvey situation happened. Now he's with a white girl again. So people are like saying he's one of those black men that date white women, which is another take online that I really don't understand because I get it from like the perspective of like preservation of culture, but
You like what you like.
you like what you like.
Yeah.
You can't control who you fall in love with.
Yeah.
Right.
And then one thing is if like that person might always be dating like a white girl, but he just had Lori Harvey. If he wants to
Yeah.
go back to a white girl, he can do whatever he wants. And they always bring up, there's like a clip of Michael B. Jordan rapping as a kid. Like not as a kid, but like a younger actor rapping and singing a song with like a white girl on the beach. It's like a weird video. But that was like a part of like a show he was doing or like a skit show, but people misinterpret it and take it as if he was trying to do like a music career.
And show a
because
white
it looks like a
girl
wild
too.
music video.
Yeah.
But this was hilarious. When I saw this, I was like, wow, this is so crazy to see. Like, and it felt good. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm happy for him, man. Like, you got to see this because no matter what you do in life, there's going to always be people that doubt you. There's going to be people that doubt you no matter what. That's why you can't let them define you. You have to just keep going and striving for what you want to do in your life. And that's it. Because if you go by what the doubters do, then you're going to end up like them.
Yeah.
And you're going to be doubting other people. It's going to be a cycle of doubt. And the same people that be doubting, they got to look in the mirror. Like, God bless this girl in this situation. She's somewhat successful, of course, but definitely not on a Michael B. Jordan level.
Facts.
Hell no. It might never, ever be. You know, God bless her. You know, I respect her because she does what we do. Like, she does media coverage, etc. But she's always had interesting takes that sometimes go viral for, like, the wrong reason. Controversial. People don't like her opinion a lot. And here we have it. This situation. Now, she knew that she was going here. So she knew this was going to happen. So did she know that that was going to come up, the corny?
That was definitely. I mean,
I felt like she was kind of prepared for that, but she still acted nervous. I don't know.
yeah, cause I mean, she was quick to defer from it. You know, like she was nah, you know. So I knew she was prepared. She was like, damn, we do have some history, and I hope he don't bring it up. But she probably do in the back
she's
of her
the
head.
first one who brought it up.
Yeah, she said we went to elementary school
Yeah,
together,
she
right?
brought the history
Yeah,
back
we
up,
know.
and he's like,
way
"Oh
back.
yeah, the corny kid, right?
Yeah, gotcha.
Corny kid, right? Yeah, the
That's
corny
how we
kid."
go back for you saying that.
And then at the end, even if she wants to say now, she's saying that she didn't call him corny, whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah.
She didn't call him corny. At the end, what did she say?
To go back
Not
to
corny anymore.
Well, you're not corny. You're not corny anymore. You sound corny saying that. I thought you didn't say he was corny.
That
So he
shit
was
was tough.
corny? Or he is corny?
yeah, that's tough. I wouldn't have taken that if I was her. I would have been like, nah. I would have told the company like the history is kind of shaky. Like there should be another reporter.
She wants that, man.
Yeah.
No, she dropped it.
Or
She
if not-
posted it. She don't care.
Oh, that's true too. I mean,
Because it says
shit.
right there, The Morning Hustle, that's the show. They tagged it. This is their clip, high def. You know, to some aspect, every promotion is promotion.
Yeah.
And she's better off posting this because if she didn't post this, he will be able to tell the story that this happened. And she did get Jonathan Majors. He came in real quick. So there's a quick cameo. Jonathan Majors bumped into him. Oh, hey, blah, blah, blah. So it's like two major actors right there. She had to post it. But now she has to face the backlash and like the hypocrisy of the world that she is a part of, you know?
Yeah.
But God bless, God willing, you know, if I'm her in that moment, though, I feel like I would have maybe apologized. She should have reached out, maybe have like a conversation with him, you know, because this was bound to happen. Because, like, man, these people that you doubt, you got to realize, man, like, why are you really doubting them? Is it because you hate yourself? Or do they have actual, like, no show of potential? Because if someone's coming to school every day with the headshot, I wouldn't doubt them. I'd be like, damn, bro, I'll be like, maybe, damn, you crazy, bro, but
you're persistent, disciplined,
fuck
yo.
it.
You believe, You're
doing something. Having a headshot at that age.
Facts.
He knew what he had to do to get where he's at now.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, you know, humble guy. You know, I would have been a bit more petty in that situation, but, you know, God bless him. Now, also, speaking of news, so Adidas, this is crazy. We already spoke about, well, we didn't really address it, but I don't really like talking to him about him too much anymore. But Kanye West, the situation with Kanye West, Adidas has been saying that they've been losing money this quarter that
$1 billion,
just passed.
I think,
They lost, right here specifically, I'll break down this article because I want to get the actual facts straight. Because I don't think they reported this one specifically because of the Beyonce situation. So Beyonce's Ivy Park line with Adidas has missed over $200 million in sales projections. In sales projections that just happened right now. So they had a target that they wanted to reach last year. They fell short by more than 50% of last year, 2022.
Wow.
And they're possibly causing to end the deal. They might end the deal with Beyonce this year. Adidas. No more Beyonce. Now, let me see. Do they have more stats right here? Terms of the deal are spelled out entirely, but we do know that Beyonce receives over $20 million a year in compensation. Since 2022, the line began to shrink as Ivy Park only generated $40 million compared to the $93 million that it generated in 2021. This year, the Three Stripes is projecting Ivy Park to earn around $65 million. And it's definitely not making that. If Ivy Park made 2022 last year, it's not going to make $65 million this year. Hell no. They're going to miss the projections again. They better stop projecting so damn high.
Yeah.
What the hell? And now, in my opinion, the reason that this is happening is because the clothing that Beyonce has been releasing has been too repetitive. And also, it hasn't been as innovative or impressive as it was when it first came out. When it first came out, people saw Ivy Park, the jumpsuits, you know, the colors, they stood out, and people were like, oh, this is dope. Beyonce has her line. Now it's like forgettable. No one really cares. It's not resellable. It's not exclusive. It doesn't sell out. It's just something else to buy. This is Beyonce.
It's just a name, yeah.
You would think that Beyonce being so great that they would make sure that the clothing line is like upper echelon.
Facts.
Seems like more likely, I'm predicting it now. We'll see when we'll talk about it again on the podcast when it happens a year from now. But I think they're going to end the deal with Beyonce because it's like, and is it her fault though? But is it Beyonce? Is it her fault or is it Adidas' fault?
Does she have any creative thing behind it? You know, is she...
From what I remember, I believe so.
Yeah, because I think right now it's just a name. I think it's like, yo, we got the parks, Ivy Park, then Beyonce.
Because remember what Kanye would say, that they'll that they would drop colorways that he didn't approve of, and this, you know what I'm saying? So like,
and speaking about Kanye, Adidas looking like they want him back after.
Yeah, there's more rumors coming out saying that they potentially want him back.
But it's just to be able to drop the shoes that are already made.
So then you think about it.
He's probably not gonna take that deal.
Not technically to make new shoes, but just to be able to drop
whatever they have
left in stock.
But then that's kind of wild because
I think he might though, because that's a lot of money.
It just looks so bad.
But he wants creative control. That's what it was. Yeah. Didn't we play it in here when there was he sneak recorded the Adidas staff when he met with them? Like he sneak recorded it.
And they were talking about crazy, like porn shit.
They were talking about some crazy stuff. Yeah. Like he was meeting with the heads of it because he wanted the big deal. He wanted and that didn't fall through. Yeah. And then when they were kind of getting close to that, the whole Jewish thing that he said happened. And they said, let's get out of here.
That's why I can't believe, like, because we're losing the money, I'm going to just bring back a guy that you canceled and straight cooked him for everything he said and always bad for the brand. Yes, very, like,
but that's why I wouldn't take it from him because, like, do these guys really care about me? They don't really care about you, Kanye.
They want that money.
They don't care about you. And if you want to go back to get the money, God bless you. Okay, financial situation, okay, but you're Kanye West. You can, spark something else, I would imagine. Or you shouldn't have done a deal like that from the beginning. You should have done a deal where you're, at the end of the deal, closing, you're Kanye West. Every deal that Kanye West does has to be protected and insured to the fact that no matter what I say or do, you have to keep the deal with me because I'm Kanye West. And if they don't want to do that with him, don't do it. It's Kanye West.
Yeah.
Kanye West is always going to do some wild stuff. No matter what bro, he might, now he's gotten so deep. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, the only way Kanye West could come back if he goes up above the water more than ever. Like, he becomes like more apologetic, like how he was back then, like more like backing of the community than ever before. Cause he went so deep down.
Yeah, that's how.
Like, what else is he gonna do now? Like, we joking about bleaching his skin, but like, are you gonna do that?
That's a big hole, man. But it's just funny. You just see like these companies don't care about. They care about what the people are saying so that they can have clout and stuff. They're like, yeah, we're backing up.
They care
too,
about
canceling.
money.
But then they saw the money drop, and all that cancel shit was out the window. Yo, we need this guy. We need this money. Fuck it. Fuck what he said now. What?
Bro, and I was talking to one of my boys, Silk Samurai. He's like a designer. He designs for artists. And we were like kind of arguing. He was like, saying like, no, bro, like Adidas is fine. They're going to be fine without him. Like, they make so much money off of the sweatpants and stuff. Bro,
Them
and
Yeezys took
I want
over.
to talk to him again about this because I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro. And I felt like I get what he was trying to say. I respected his opinion, but it's like, bro. No, man.
There's nothing like
this
them
is Kanye
Yeezys, yeah.
West. The Yeezys are like crack.
Yeah.
No more Yeezy. No one's gonna. Come on.
I haven't looked unless it's like Bad Bunny stuff. Like, but I haven't looked at Adidas since.
And the Bad Bunny pair tanked.
I had them shits in my fucking cart, bro, and I wasn't able to fucking get them, bro.
They're not selling them, reselling them more. That
cheeks.
pair, like it's affordable now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy
that last pair.
I'm gonna go buy them because I want them.
Yeah.
That last pair. But I feel like it probably wasn't too much promotion.
It was just random.
He didn't
It
post
was
or
just
nothing.
random.
That's not. Is that a new color?
The white,
It's a
That's
new
a new color?
silhouette. It's a new silhouette.
New silhouette too.
Yeah. That's
Nah, I think he used that shoe before.
the canvas, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, I think.
No,
I think
that's a new silhouette.
Wasn't the
new
one that was
sign?
pink before?
No.
the orange one.
That's crazy. I forgot Adidas has them. That's true.
You're talking about the cream ones he just dropped, right?
Yeah.
That's a new silhouette.
Oh, wow.
Oh. See, I didn't see that. They should announce it like a new silhouette. Like they
Yeah.
didn't have a rollout, and he also hasn't been
I wasn't
posting.
able to fucking get
So he
them,
probably didn't
bro.
want to help with the promotion. He didn't care.
They got no money for promotion. they lost all that
Kanye
shit.
West's fault.
Adidas lost Kanye, took away Kanye. They want to get Kanye back. They're going to lose Beyonce. They got Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny might retire this year, or he's not going to be on social media, so they're probably going to lose him too. Adidas got to get... They already lost... I think they're losing Pharrell. Pharrell's going to be a Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be a Louis Vuitton Adidas collab. I doubt that. I don't know. Adidas going to have to get us. We're going to have to get in that bitch and start making some shoes.
See, Adidas.
Hit us up.
Yeah.
Bro, it's looking sad, but...
CA Stan Smiths.
Yeah, $200 million lost
Wild, yeah.
because of Beyonce. What do you guys think? Should Beyonce comment below? Should Beyonce make different designs? Who is to blame? I just think the designs are weak. Whoever's making them, I think they need to get better. Is Beyonce. Beyonce deserves greatness if she's dropping clothing. Come on. Fenty is so successful. Rihanna's brand is so successful. And it's like independent. It collabs with Puma and stuff, but it's like independent. Beyonce, you're too big for this. Let's go independent route, or Adidas, hire some better designers. Now, controversial topic. This is the most controversial topic of the week, and that we're going to discuss maybe of all time on the podcast. We shall see. But right here, this has been going on, obviously, for a while. If you're aware of sports news, if you're aware of pop culture news, this has been a thing ongoing in the media. Dwayne Wade's situation with his son, that is now his daughter, Zaya Wade, and also the mother. But I believe that Gabrielle Union, I think that she's the stepmother.
Oh,
I thought
for
this was
real?
Gabrielle Union.
I thought it was a kid.
I thought it was both the kids, but the people are saying it's not. She's the stepmother. You know, what's the quote online? I'm not the stepfather, I'm the father that stepped in, or something, stepped up.
Stepped up.
So Gabrielle Union is a stepmother that stepped up, man. She's the mother. She's his mother. She's her mother, my bad. Zaya's mother. You know, Gabrielle Union. And people have been going on about this from a very comical standpoint, etc. which I understand because it's like it's a nuanced new topic, but
Nah, some of them videos are crazy.
they've been going hard. They've been going hard. Listen, but let's read the article. So right here we have it. For those who don't know, Dwayne Wade's daughter, Zaya, has legally been granted and gender change. Oh, my bad. Has been legally been granted name and gender change 3 years after coming out as transgender. So Zaya, full on, they went the full extent. You know, she got the proper help. You know, they were fighting for this legally. And let's read. I'm not sure if this is like federal. I'm not sure how this works. It might be by state. But we have it. And a celebration, a celebratory occasion. Congratulations are in order to Dwayne Wade's daughter, Zaya, whose name and gender change been granted. A judge approved the 15-year-old advocate's request on Friday, February 24th. The teenager is now legally known as Zaya Malachi Arimas Wade. The former NBA star, 41, revealed that his eldest daughter is transgender on the Ellen DeGeneres show in 2020, February. I remember that. That was an emotional episode. Dwayne shared Zaya and son Zaire, 21, and ex-wife, how do you pronounce that? Savon. I always forget how to pronounce that name. Savon Funches, son Xavier, 9, with ex Aja Mator and daughter Kavia for age of 4, and wife Gabrielle Union. Beautiful big family that Dwayne Wade has. First of all, me, oh my Lord. Look, do you enjoy freshly baked desserts? Yes, I do. But I'm not present, yes.
Virus.
First of all, me and my wife Gabrielle Union are proud parents of a child in the LGBT. Is that playing? Do you hear that? No.
Nah.
In the LGBTQ plus community, and we're proud allies as well. The 3-time NBA championship winner shared at the time, recalling Zaya spoke to him and the Bring It On actress about their gender identity when she was aged 12 years old. All right. So you get the gist right here. Let's talk about it. So I'll say my opinion first. Dwayne Wade, in my opinion, from what I've seen, is an example of a great father. Dwayne Wade has really stood by his child's decisions and his child's identity and supported his child. It's a very different situation than you would see from and have seen from other people who have been outspoken about this topic, not just Dwayne Wade's situation, but in general. Boozy did come at Dwayne Wade in the past and still keeps coming at Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade, Boozy has the perspective of he doesn't want his kids to be gay, etc. But Boozy, coincidentally, his daughter just came out as lesbian. I want to say a couple weeks ago, like she's a lesbian rapper. His daughter. She's grown up now, all grown up. She's an adult. But I found it so ironic. And he was talking about it. He was like, yeah, man, but I support her. I mean, she's an adult now. She can do whatever she wants. So people, that's where the thin line is now, right? Because Dwayne Wade's child was 12 years old, was his son at the time, telling him, I feel like I am a woman. I identify as a woman. I want to change genders. 12 years old. Very young, right?
Facts.
Now, 15 years old, 3 years later, legally a female, the gender and the name, Zaya. In my opinion, I do think that there's been circumstances and there's been articles on it where people chemically, naturally, just they don't feel comfortable in their own skin because of the genetics, right? The chromosomes. You don't have all the proper chromosomes that are aligned fully for a male. You feel like you're somewhat of a female, like you have maybe a mix of both. At the end of the day, humans, when you're giving birth, when you're born, it's science. Scientifically, anything is really possible scientifically. So I've always felt that way. I've really thought about that, like, oh, if someone doesn't feel that way, or if someone wants that, they want that, to be honest. It's like with anything in life, like, I don't know, like if you genuinely are attracted to, let's say, just sexuality aside from gender, but obviously gender is a big topic here, so. But sexuality, if you're just attracted to men, like if you're just like, man, I don't like girls, but I like men. You can't force yourself, you know what I'm saying? But in society, it's just uncomfortable because I feel like people always have to force themselves to like what they see in movies and what they see in shows. So like they feel uncomfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
But this one is way more deeper because it's gender. Because I do believe in this world, there is only two genders. In my opinion, you're born a female or you're born a male. But a transgender is like, I need to learn more about the topic. Is it his own gender? Or are we saying that they're changing the gender so they transition? Because by definition, it's transitioning gender, right? Mm-hmm. So if Zaya feels like she is a female, then she's a female. Like in my opinion, if she felt that in her heart that I'm not right with that. I'm not a guy. Like I feel like I'm a girl.
Yeah.
She could be a girl. It just gets sticky in my opinion when it's like, if it's like people who are not this, like this is very blunt to me. Like this is very straightforward. I want to be a girl. I feel like I'm a girl. Let's do the process. I'm a girl. Full on transgender. And she's been advocating for the community very strongly, doing posts and very like positive. But then it gets tricky whereas like there's people who, first of all, they do this when they're older.
Yeah.
Very older. They see it all the time. A lot of trans people becoming transgender when they're older. So that's where like, what was it, Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah,
the Caitlyn Jenner situation. So that's where it was confusing. It was like, what? After all these kids you had, it was like,
did the whole process.
And even the transgender community has like some sort of like thing against her like with Caitlyn, because even she be like coming at them, the community. She's very like controversial woman.
Yeah.
You know, with her opinions, everything that she does and says. But you know, that situation is like the most like highlightable one that we know as a culture and media. Now this one becomes a more famous one, but is separate, is young. They're not even adults yet. So it's like people are like, oh, I wouldn't want my daughter, blah, blah, or like, they just come at, especially as a father, they come at him. Well, first of all, they come at Gabrielle Union on Twitter, like people hating on it. Like, oh, that's not even the real mother. The real mother had no say in this. Like, this is so messed up.
Yeah, the real father there, though.
That's the real father, though. And also, different. She's a stepmother, but you can have step-parents and be your real parents. Like, what are people talking about? Like,
still co-parenting well.
You could co-parent. Like, yeah, man. Like, and in my opinion, Dwayne Wade, like I said, I think he was a great father. Like, you have to think about how frustrating this is as a parent.
Yeah.
Like, Dwayne Wade is an all-star Olympic athlete, world champion. You would think that he has been around men and masculinity his entire life, and he has to face this. His son prior, his previous son, or what how can I say this, word this properly?
No, a son, now daughter.
A son that now has become his daughter.
Yeah.
He has to accept this.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you as a parent? Are you going to force them to be like, you know, but then at the same time, it's all a learning experience because he's never dealt with this. It's not like, oh, he was a transgender or he's had transgender people like that close to him and his family. This is a new experience. But I think genuinely that he's handled it properly because he's helped the daughter transition, everything. He's helped that. He's advocating for it. He's like, he's approving of it. And he's also gone out of his way to like sometimes even play with the idea of masculinity. So he'll put on like an earring when he's with her paint his nails. Like he'll do things like that to just like make his daughter happy.
Yeah.
That's all it's about, man.
Yeah,
like,
at the end of the day, that's what the child wants.
Yeah.
The child just wants acceptance from the parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And maybe I'm looking at it more like this way because I'm a father now, but it's like, I don't know. I've always felt this way. I know some people are like, nah, man, like, I don't want my son. I would never have my son doing no gay shit. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's my son is my son. But, bro, what if they don't feel the way that they feel? You can't control the way someone feels.
Yeah.
But they are young. But 12-year-olds, I feel like they're young, but 12-year-olds are not like naive.
This is the thing. It's today's generation is smarter than the last one.
Exactly.
You know
I feel
what
like
I'm
a
saying?
12-year-old has a good head on their shoulders. They're gonna know,
we was innocent as fuck at the age of 12. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You look at 12-year-olds today, they're like fully developed, fucking our size, if not taller and shit like that. And look at us, we look like fucking elementary school when we was in middle school, and middle school when we was in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You look at middle schoolers now, you look like grown ass fucking kids. You look at the fuck is going on.
And that's the thing too, is like how you said about the parenting. Are they forcing her to be this way? Are they like telling her, nah, you know, dress this way? It doesn't seem like they ever try to force her to be a guy or be a girl. So if every day your, you know, kid is telling you, man, I feel this way, and you just let me just sit back and let me accept it and let me see if they keep feeling this way for these couple years. And it seems like change 3 years, they've been fighting for it. So it seems like the child has wanted this whole time. And congrats to Dwayne Wade and the family, man. Like, it's amazing. You know, we come from a lot of old school families where it's a lot of old school mentalities, and they won't accept a lot of these things, unfortunately. But man, that's a superstar. The guy's in the cameras a lot, and for him to accept it and still, you know, be like, yo, that's my kid. Not even my son, my daughter, that's my kid, and I'm accept whatever they want to do. It's amazing. That's a blessing, and congrats to the Wade family, man, because, you know,
that's real,
that's
bro.
tough, yeah.
You gotta think about it. He spent 12 years with his child as his son.
Yeah.
And then his child wants to become his daughter because he feels like he's not his son. She felt like she was her the whole time. She felt like, I'm your daughter, I'm not your son. I feel like I'm a girl. I am a girl. I'm more comfortable in this way, this skin. I'm a girl. That's tough for him to deal with, man. And he did it. And we have to just applaud him, man.
Yeah.
Like, what if, and that's the thing, you can never please everyone, because if Dwayne Wade were to go against his child and say in an interview, oh, my son wants to become my daughter, I don't approve of this, he will be canceled.
Yeah.
People will be like, oh my God, Dwayne Wade is anti-transgender.
Even worse, how about if the kid kills himself?
Exactly.
What if they, you know, do something that... It's like,
he's going to lose regardless.
That just...
You're going to lose regardless.
So he
At
saved
the end
this
of the
child.
day, what matters is the chemistry that you have with your child, right? You accept your child, and your
now
child
you're happy.
appreciates you for that and loves you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what matters. Your home. The outside world does not... Who gives a fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, man, it's very powerful. I've been watching him going through this, Dwayne Wade, and I've been like, yo, I really respect this. Like, from a moment it happened, I'm like, damn, this guy is really, like, handling this, like, wow, like, this is amazing. And now look at this, the big moment, official. It's a blessing, man. I would love to, that would be a dope conversation, talk to Dwayne Wade.
Oh, for sure.
Or even Gabrielle, or even Zaya.
Zaya,
you know,
too,
anyone from that entire family in that situation, because I think that's what's going to be the situation now, especially if they want to become advocates. Now it becomes an information type of stage. People are going to be, you know, seeking for them as maybe a blueprint now with this type of situation, because they may have kids that are going through this, but they didn't know how to handle it. Oh, snap, Dwayne Wade's kids are going, oh, they went through this way? And they can help them, because it's such a specific thing, like 12 years old.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally a year before you become a teenager. Like, that's such a pivotal moment in a child's life. And then this happened. Like, this is very strong. So, you know, God bless, you know, because I would imagine also, we don't even know what they're going through.
Yeah.
Let's say, like, they're probably going through death threats and DMs. Like, you know how many people, there's people out here, because one thing is, like, I don't mind everyone's opinion. People have opinions. Some people be like, you know, I was like, I don't like that, man. Okay. But some people be like, let's kill all homosexual people must die. Like, people take it to that level.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, hold up. You're not God. Like, whoa. Even that's my problem with some religions, like, as well. Like, oh, if you're gay, you're not going to heaven. A lot of them, you're not God. God decides. Come on.
Yeah.
If some people want to do what they do, let them do what they do. They're not breaking any laws.
Yeah.
Especially if you can legally change your name and change your gender. Now in this society, then let them do it. But There we have it. I don't know if we're gonna get canceled for this segment, but God bless. I don't know.
Congrats. Yo,
I think people understand. I think people feel the same way.
For sure.
It's all a confusion. We don't know about this shit.
Yeah,
We're
no.
learning. We're learning. And in 20 years from now, who knows? What if there's a future where transgender is not a minority? It becomes a part of like the majority, or just not even majority. That could happen. We never know. But let's say it just becomes a part of the thing, casual thing. Like one out of every 5 people is transgender now. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know what the future holds, but I don't know. The scientific thing, I definitely would love to research more and stuff. But I feel like people might think I'm crazy for saying that one. But I swear I remember researching that prior in the past. Might have to get a scientist in here that specifically studies genes and everything, because I believe like that's a thing.
You need like a neuroscientist, like a biologist. Like it has to do
They
with the
study genes?
brain. It has to do with the brain, though. You
You think so?
Well, no,
It wouldn't be more
Because
brain.
genes would be what, anatomy?
There's occasions when people are born with female internals
Yeah,
and females with male internals.
bro.
and shit
They
like that.
there's
Because people don't realize like the dick is
everybody's
a
a girl.
clitoris.
Everybody's a girl.
Inside out.
Yeah, everybody's a girl when we're first formed until the Y comes in, and then that's when we get the dick and the male.
people
parts.
don't know. People act like they don't know.
Yeah, everybody's a female when they're getting developed.
Like, bro.
Yeah.
Why do you think girls have 2 eggs?
Yo, I didn't know.
2 balls. Girls have balls.
Fucking on balls.
You're fucking on balls.
Yo, I didn't know people can be born with both. That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that is one dick on the left,
Yeah.
pussy on the
And-
right.
and they
That's
can
so
be,
crazy.
And they can be born with 2 of the same thing too.
And you can choose which side you want to keep. That's fucking wild, yo.
So
That's
think
wild.
about that. If that's happening externally,
Them niggas fuck each other.
if that's happening
Big enough for
scientifically,
that?
They
Damn.
fuck themselves.
that would be oof.
You got a
That might be a
big-ass
fun
dick,
time.
man.
That might be a fun time. You
Wait.
like fall in love with yourself and be like, oh, can you get yourself pregnant at that point?
What's that? What's that sex called when you can have sex
There
by
has to be
itself?
some people in this world that might be able to do that.
Asymptomatic, some shit like that.
Asymptomatic.
What's it called?
Asexual?
No,
Asexual?
Asexual when you're not attracted to nobody. Like
What's the those
Like,
those
you're just
germs
not
that like
sexual
can
at all.
Pansexual? What are you trying to say?
like you can have it's like they have sex with themselves. I don't know, and they could reproduce by themselves. I don't. Let us know in the
I
comments,
don't know about
scientists
this.
out
I don't know
there.
what
Yeah,
that is.
now there's
But,
there's
man,
a term.
There's a lot of things out here. People think like it's like
there's a lot of bullshit out there, man. For example,
human-
you've heard of like transable people,
Transable.
people who believe that they're supposed to be disabled, and they go
I've
to the
seen a
extent
woman
of
like that.
the one that made herself
That's
blind.
So crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She made herself blind because she thought she
thought
was
she was blind?
she was like, I'm supposed to be blind. She blinded
I
herself.
saw that.
damn. Yeah, and I didn't know it was to that extent. I thought it was
Yeah,
just be
bro.
like, yo, they're walking normally, and they're like, yo, I don't want to walk no more.
Man, the mind is a crazy thing.
I don't want to walk.
I'm just sit there for the rest
The
of my
mind is a
life.
crazy thing, so you never know, man. It could be like if things are happening externally, scientifically, maybe things are happening scientifically, internally,
Yeah.
that we might not be able to control. We're not God.
Yeah.
We're not God, man. People are generally mutating. I saw today, the dogs and everything. These cute little puppies. Oh my God, so cute. They die in a year because they're not real dogs. But then it's like, I don't know. In the future, maybe all animals are generally mutated, because if animals are becoming extinct, maybe that's like a positive thing as well. Because some people don't like that. But then, hey, in some cultures, they eat dogs. So what are we talking about? Like, some people eat dogs. Like, that's normal. It's like everything's just culturally different. I don't know. The world's a wild place, man. Let's not get too deeper now. Let's get to something more funnier. Maino almost killed a YouTuber, allegedly, in front of a camera. But in my opinion, if he would have did it, he would have been, justified, because this is why I personally do not do pranks like this. I personally do not do pranks like this. I do not go to this extent of pranks. And shout out to Buba 100. Buba 100 is a New York YouTuber. I've DM'd him in the past. I've talked to him in the past. Showed him love in the past. And he's still technically up and coming. But he's popping right now. To be honest, the type of content that he does usually is sitting in a car with New York up and coming drill rappers and like they like press each other, and like he like, can I take your chain? And like grabs their chain and like does like these weird things. He's done videos with Didi Osama, with all the Ron Suno.
Like kind of testing them.
Like testing them.
Yeah.
But like they're in on it.
Yeah,
so like they know, they play along with it, but they get aggressive. Like they yank each other, they rip each other's shirts in the car. So people like it, like, oh, it's like this thing, right? But you can't do that with the wrong people.
Yeah.
He tried to do this not in the car, but in public with Maino, and this is how it went. And for those who don't know, let's not even say. I don't even gotta say. I don't want to say it on camera, but do your research on who Maino is and what Maino represents in New York.
I can't borrow your chain. I can't borrow your chain.
You want to borrow my chain?
Yeah, let me borrow it. Let me put on your chain so I can see how it feel. I want to see how it feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? To have on the
See,
chain.
now you just chatting. See, I gave you your time. Now you just chatting.
All right, look, quick question, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, right? How badly, right? You think I could like beat your ass? I can't borrow your chain.
He was waiting for that shit. He knew that was coming.
Bro,
I could, like,
why would you ask Maino how badly can I beat your ass? Look at Maino. Gonna take him back to the old Maino real quick in public. Look at that. Oh my God, bearing for his life, bro.
This man choked him through the
Oh
sweater.
my God.
Nah.
Look at his
Bro,
Bro, but
Eyes,
look
yeah.
at the people around, bro. They're like,
They're about to beat on them too.
they're like, yeah, that just happened.
Look at this guy's face. Yeah. And then look at another angle, guys. Look at this angle. This is the crazy angle. This is after the camera stopped recording. Their camera. Someone else picked up another angle.
I just told you. It's not just with the video. Don't play with
me. He said, I told you. This is not just for the video. Don't play with me. Because he probably was like, this is just a video. Because there's a lot of pranksters online. And typically, lately, they've been from New York. Where they'll be like, it's just a joke.
That's the
It's just a
defense.
video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro,
so
you
you don't mind if I just kill you.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
What are you talking about? You can't do that with everyone, guys. Like, it's common sense. That's why I never try to do like these boot gang style. And boot gang is like a big influence with it, but that's why he's changed.
He stopped though, yeah.
He stopped. But boot gang was huge with that type of concept where like
Running away from a haircut.
bro, throwing
stealing
himself
shit.
on like on Walmart inventory. The employees will be mad. Like, what are you doing? Because this is not entertaining. This is like stupidity. Like, there's a thin line between stupidity and entertainment. And if you want to cross it, you're gonna have to bear the consequences of crossing it. Buba, which I respect what he's done. I think there's a girl's coming in. I respect what he's done. The content he's created, doing his thing. Almost starting like a wave. There's like a new wave right now in New York with this type of content. Buba's like leading the pack. But bro,
like you said, wrong people sometimes.
wrong people
Not
sometimes.
everybody.
Now, supposedly, let's try to find this clip. Maino has responded, and he said that this was a joke, or he was in on it. But obviously, we know why he's saying that. Because,
Yeah.
like, you should say that, right?
Old
the feds
school,
are
yeah.
watching.
He definitely want to take care of himself.
You know, but he was on Angela Yee's show. Shout out to Angela Yee. You know, we haven't even talked about her show here yet, but it's because they got to do more promo, Yee. I fuck with Yee, but they got to do more promo over there with that show. Like, the Breakfast Club
Yeah.
is not, you know, but this is Angela Yee's show all the way up, something like that, all the way up with Angela Yee.
Now,
What was that we heard at the end of that clip?
I'll tell you what happened, what I saw.
Okay.
If you haven't seen the video, and you can find this, and the YouTuber, his name is Bubba 100 Times. He has over 564,000 followers on YouTube.
Wow.
I guess he was trying to get a viral moment, which he did.
No.
In all fairness,
it was
but-
all part of the.
So they're
the
choking
prank.
when you
Yeah, it was fake.
talk. Now,
Angela, explain what you saw in the clip, because
what I saw was at first when he started asking about your chain, you put your hand on his shoulder, like, calm down. All
Right.
right. Yeah, put the hand on the shoulder,
Right.
like, woosah.
She was about to
She
get choked
risked
already.
it. She
And
risked
then
it there.
He almost
said that
choked
could
her.
beat
He
your
almost choked
ass.
that girl up.
That's when you put your
I
hands
wanted-
around his neck and backed him up.
I wanted to make it
forcefully.
look real.
So are you saying this was all a
You almost killed him, bro.
I just wanted to make it look
stunt?
real.
It was
Yes.
all a prank.
It was all fun
It
and
looks.
games.
You are a very good actor. I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
that.
Yes,
Maino
very
does
good.
act.
Yes.
He does
Oh,
act.
you. That's
great
right.
at-
You
great.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm great at it.
Okay, so you're saying
Yo, I love Maino, but I think he's capping. God bless him though,
You
but
think he's No, he is capping.
he's capping, bro.
100%.
He definitely got a little
The
scared
fuck?
after he grabbed him and was like, fuck. It was a
And
kid still.
Buba hasn't even posted that video yet, so I'm not sure if he's gonna let him post it. He's gonna have to let him post it. But the thing is, it looks HD, that video. So I thought it was on his
I
YouTube
thought
channel
it
already.
was
It's
a
not.
video, yeah. Wow.
I don't know. I don't know how it came to light, that video. Maybe they just posted it, like leaked it, the clip by itself, but I don't know. Especially the other angle I showed you guys. Come on, that was not acting.
Yeah.
I told you. Like, come on, bro.
Don't play with me.
Like he was choking him like, on the ground. Come on. No.
Because the video stopped, but he didn't know somebody else recorded. So he's
Yeah,
like,
nah.
nah. Nah, that's it.
That's
why. I wonder why would he want that? If it's a joke, why would he want that clout? You feel me? Like, why are you trying to drop some shit now? Like, what? You just want to get in these kids' games? Like,
That's funny, man.
but yeah.
We went too far with it, man.
He's like, damn, nobody gonna interview me no more.
Listen,
I wouldn't either.
reporting more news. For those, do you guys both watch Euphoria? You watched Euphoria, right?
I fucking love Euphoria.
You watched it? You
Nah,
haven't
I've
watched it
never
yet?
watched it. No.
I haven't watched the
Bro,
last.
start tonight.
Don't. I
I'm trying
already
to
know
see
what's gonna
dicks and
happen.
shit.
I already know what's gonna happen, but I haven't watched like the last 2 or 3 episodes because I was like, I'm gonna finish it and I'm gonna be itching for the new season, and we're not getting it till what, like next year, right?
Yeah,
Some shit like that?
2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they take their time with it. They take their time.
So I haven't watched like the last three or two or three episodes.
But that's good. I feel like they benefit also from taking their time because people can catch up and watch it.
Better
You can watch
quality,
it with
yeah.
time. You could binge on it.
That's a good ass show.
It's a good ass show
Yeah.
though.
I
But-
hate that blonde bitch though.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
that bitch. Let's not get into that.
Oh
bro.
man. But Zendaya, the main actress on Euphoria, who plays Rue, which I love, her character is amazing, will earn $1 million per episode
Damn.
Per episode
on this new season of Euphoria. Now,
How much episodes?
how
are
many
they
episodes is this?
Because if it's like
They're
a mil,
they're
but then
probably-
2 episodes, dang.
No, it's not 2 episodes. The past 2 seasons have been what? 12 episodes? 11, 12 episodes?
Good question. Let's look it up right now. Let me see.
Yeah, if they go over 10, that's a good ass check. Shit. I mean, even after
8
1. fuck
episodes.
that.
Last season was 8 episodes. So
Last
let's
season
say
was
that they're
8
paying
episodes.
her $1 million per episode next season, and it's 8 episodes again. She's getting $8 million.
Oh, 8 million.
She's well deserving of it, in my opinion.
100%.
Because you guys understand the
She's a great
success.
fucking actress.
Bro, Zendaya has won 2 Emmy Awards. She's a part of 2 huge franchises. One of the biggest actresses in the world of all time at a very young age.
Bro, I used to love her since Disney, bro.
Oh, man.
Disney
I was
Channel.
like,
What
I
was
was
the
like, she's
show?
gonna
I keep drawing
shake it
blank.
up. It was a Shake It Up.
Shake it up.
I think it was
Shake
Shake It Up. With the redhead girl.
I know. I definitely remember seeing
Rihanna.
it, but I don't remember it.
Nah, what's
Nah,
her
Rihanna.
name, bro?
No, Rihanna's Nickelodeon.
That's Cat, right? Ariana's Cat. Yeah.
I forgot her name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I used to love her since back then. I was like, yo, she's gonna be huge, bro. Trust me.
But this is also interesting. The payment of Euphoria stars has been often discussed because last year, Sydney Sweeney, a lot of people know her. She's the one from Euphoria that has like the big
The
titties,
titties.
that people love.
Fuck
beautiful,
that bitch.
Beautiful. That's the blonde one you like.
That's
Right?
yeah, man. Fucking.
So Sydney,
She gets me mad, bro.
that's why I like her though. I was telling Deja, I'm like, yo,
It's a good
I
actor.
Because
hate
of the
her.
titties?
No. They're not bad. They're not bad to look at. You know, God bless her. But I'm like, I hate this girl. But I'm like, yo, that's why she's a good actress.
so fucking annoying,
Because like
bro.
she brings out
plays
so
the-
emotions.
She's
part,
so.
right?
She makes you.
I know
hate
it's
her.
her character.
Is she
bro.
like the bully in the thing?
No,
No,
she's not
she
a
just
bully,
does
bro.
dumb
She's
decisions.
a fucking
And she be
stupid,
snaking
bro.
her friends. It's crazy.
Snaking. She's over here falling in love with some bum ass and getting played, and she's still like bouncing back and still I don't want to use the R word, but you know what I'm fucking.
But look at what she said. So she said last year they don't pay actors like they used to. With streamers like HBO, you no longer get residuals. The established stars still get paid, but I have to give 5% to my lawyer, 10% to my agents, 3% or something like that to my business manager. I have to pay my publicist every month, and that's more than my mortgage.
Damn.
So, Sydney Sweetie is saying like, okay, you know, so while Zendaya's getting the big bank, Sydney is complaining about you know, but obviously it's different levels of acting.
I mean,
It's different levels of acting.
She's showing more too, though. So you know,
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
problem. Is like, yeah, shit, Zendaya doesn't have to show titties to earn a mil. And then it's like, but then Zendaya could be like, but I won 2 Emmys and I have all this thing. Like, I deserve that check. But nah, bro, to show you like titties, like
She's the
that's
lead
out there
too,
forever.
but
man.
she's the lead. Like, come on, like this is your show, bro.
I didn't even know this
Yeah.
part. Look at this. So
That's true,
She's
too,
made
yeah.
the music
Yeah.
for the thing too. Like,
that is
you know
true
what
as
I'm
well.
saying?
No, she's the face. It's
Yeah.
like she's the face. It's
Deserves
like
that check. Yeah, yeah.
it's like that makes sense. And she goes hard. She's fucking good. She's
She
Zendaya.
looks like a drug addict, bro. She's crazy.
She be going hard. She be like, listen, you gotta watch this show. I'm so
I'm
shocked you
gonna
haven't
watch it.
watched
Bro,
it. At
It's
least one
mad
episode.
good, bro. It's mad
I'll
good.
watch it.
Jesus Christ, Marilyn. Watch
See?
that shit, man.
But it's
mad
better
good,
for
bro.
me now because I have all the seasons. Y'all
Bro, it's
had to
fucking
wait.
good.
Y'all had to wait.
It was worth it though.
It was worth it.
Like I
just
said, I haven't finished this season. I have not finished it.
I heard there's a lot of meat in there and shit, nigga. Like, I ain't trying to see
What do you mean?
dicks all around and
Oh,
shit.
some
man.
dicks, but hey, you gotta deal with it.
A
It's
couple.
HBO. If you have one thing
Listen.
about HBO,
Nah, they
they're gonna
definitely
guarantee
show.
you some dicks in the
Listen,
show.
rated R
if,
for
if
sure.
you see a dick, it's backed up by some titties, so
Some-
you're
ah,
Gucci, bro. You
You
know
don't
what
gotta
I'm
suck it,
show
Earl.
it.
saying?
It's a virtual dick.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like they stop at their eye, or you gonna look at the shit.
I'm
for
It's a
just-
while.
virtual penis.
I'm just blind, so sometimes I gotta be closer to TV. So like,
Oh, you might see
oh,
double dick.
shit.
That's
Damn,
on
double
you,
dick.
bro. That's on you, bro. Listen, if you wanna get closer to get a better look, that's on you.
Gotta be up close and personal.
Yo, the highest paid TV actor right now, though, is John Krasinski with $2 million per episode.
Who's that?
He's Jack Ryan. I've never seen Jack Ryan.
Who's that?
John Krasinski, he's the guy that played
Who's Jack Ryan?
you know,
I
from The
heard
Office, Pam and the couple, Pam and
Jim.
He played
Yeah.
Jim. John Krasinski.
wow.
He was
Funny
in
guy.
a Marvel movie too, no?
Yeah, he's in a Marvel movie. He's
yeah,
Fantastic Four. He's Mr. Elastic now in
Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
Oh, wow.
or Mr. Fantastic.
He's been going crazy. Yeah.
But he's Jack Ryan, and I know he's Jack Ryan because I see it all the time. But I've never watched Jack Ryan. I didn't know he was getting paid $2 million per episode.
Damn.
But he's also the executive producer of the show. But damn,
Get the
2
both
mil is
checks.
wild.
Wow.
I gotta watch that show
Is
now.
that
Now I'm gonna watch it just because of that.
So
Is that
is
like
Zen-
an action
So is
type thing?
Zendaya gonna be the
Yeah.
second most paid then?
I don't know. They don't categorize her yet as that. But
She deserves it 100%.
yeah, it doesn't say the ranking here. But
Good ass show, good ass actor,
Listen.
like good artist.
W
good
for Zendaya.
actress.
now, speaking of W's, a man over the weekend that didn't get his W is Jake Paul with his first L. Jake Paul took a loss
It's
in
Drake's
a
fault though.
in a full 8 round fight
Eight
against 8 pound cock in his face. No. 8 round.
He was getting pounded in the ring.
Tommy Fury got that 8 pounder inside of him or on him. Tommy Fury, 8 rounds. He won the fight. And I watched the whole fight. I was watching it here because we would clean up here in the studio. Me and Deja, I was watching it the whole time. I'm like, wow, he's going hard. He's going hard. I thought Tommy was going to knock Jake Paul out.
I heard. I didn't watch it right, but I heard that Jake actually did knock down.
He knocked him down. There was a knockdown, I think,
end,
on the 7th or 6th round towards the end of the fight. But if you watch it, it wasn't like a knockout. It was a punch, and then Tommy slipped his back foot.
It's like
Okay.
if
So it was like a slip knockdown.
if
But
like
it's a
I punch
knockdown.
you. If I punch you, but like I'm still holding you down, so you just like, oh shit, like
The judge is right there in that moment. The ref, they ruled it a knockdown. So
Yeah.
people were like, oh, damn. So Jake might have the upper hand. He might win, or it
'Cause
could
of
be a
points and
draw
shit like
because
that.
of better points. But Jake and Tommy, I think they both had a point deducted from them during the fight because of hitting in the back of the head, illegal, because they were going at it.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I do think that even Jake said in his post-fight interview that he didn't have a great performance. Like,
Tommy outboxed him. He
Tommy outboxed him,
Like,
bro.
The whole fight, he outboxed him.
and Tommy Fury said he's been boxing since he's like 4 years old, like his whole life.
Yeah, yeah.
He's been boxing as a kid. Their careers professionally match like 6 fights, 7 fights, the same amount of fights, etc. But it's a different level of backgrounds. Like
The way he was fucking cheering, bro. He was cheering like he just beat Mayweather and shit, man. Crying and shit.
Because you gotta think about it, bro.
There's a lot of pressure.
He said in a post-fight interview
There's a lot of
too.
pressure.
He was talking about it, whereas like the reason I was really getting emotional for my win is like people have been saying for 2 years I've been ducking Jake, I've been hiding from Jake, but
Yeah.
he's like I've been going through personal stuff. He's like, most recently His girlfriend just had a kid a couple 3 weeks ago, something like that. Like it was recent. Like he just had a child. Aside from that, he was banned. He's still banned, I think, from America. He can't come into America for some reason. Something's happened illegally with him. So that's why the fight was in Saudi Arabia. That's why it was like at 2 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon, the fight, time zone, because it was in Saudi Arabia. They're dropping a bag over there in Dubai. We spoke about it here before. We're in Dubai and Saudi Arabia, that whole Middle East, that whole side of the world, they're dropping bags on people to bring them over to play golf.
Send that bag.
You know,
the podcast bag.
If you need a Saudi Arabia podcast, we'll move the whole fucking all our families, everyone over there. Don't tell us twice.
Send that bag, bro.
Man,
put a fucking car next to it for me, and I'm there.
They'll give you a whole garage. They'll give you a garage.
I want it, bro. Fuck.
And they got some cars out there that you can only get out there.
Yeah. Straight Lambos in your shit, bro.
No salt, rust, nothing. Listen, one day, we're gonna pray it into existence. But Saudi Arabia, the Prince of Saudi Arabia, everyone was really treating everyone there, Jake and everybody in promotion for this fight, very professional, very like loving of them. Mike Tyson was there helping them promote the fight. You know, Tommy Fury's older brother, the famous heavyweight champion of the world, legendary boxer Tyson Fury was there. It was a hell of a promotion for the fight. They were doing a really good job. And the fight, I think it was a great fight. When you watch the whole fight, it was a great fight to watch. Better than I expected. And I expected a knockout. I thought Tommy was going to knock him out 4 rounds in. Didn't happen. And Tommy was saying like he wanted that too. Rematch is happening though. There's a rematch happening. There's a rematch clause that Jake had. And he's taking it. And that's going to be his next fight again. They're going to rematch. And it's probably going to be... They had a potential next fight in April. I'm not sure if he's going to do it in April. I feel like that's too soon. They'll probably do it whenever they do it. It's going to happen this year. Because Jake was supposed to fight. It was going to be beat him. It was supposed to be him. And then he was going to fight Nate Diaz, the UFC fighter.
That's kind of crazy.
It was going to be Nate Diaz. It's going to be Nate Diaz's boxing debut against Jake Paul, supposedly. And then he was going to fight KSI, bottom of the year. And that would be like the mega YouTuber fight, etc. That's going to be a big fight. But then he lost. So now he switches his plans up.
Yep.
Now he has to rematch this guy. You got to beat this guy. If you say you can beat a real boxer, you got to beat a real boxer. You still haven't beat him. And thankfully, you got to respect Jake because bro, first of all, no matter what, I'm going to respect him for the fact that, bro, one of those punches would have killed me.
Yeah.
If Tommy Fury punches me one time, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I can't handle that.
Some powerful
These guys, they're
man.
really professional. Like, they train. You got to give it to Jake. Takes a lot of stamina. But aside from that, he gave him his credit. They were talking so much trash before the fight, but after the fight, he was like, yo, no, Tommy, he was like, man, he won, man. He outperformed me. I wasn't prepared, you know, not an excuse, but, you know, I was weak. I was sick for like 2 weeks ago, something like that, but not an excuse, but I'm just saying my punches weren't landing flush.
And you know what? I like, for me, at first, him boxing, I thought it was fake. I'm like, yo, he's putting on a show. He's just building up. Since he has the YouTube, like, you know, he got the fan base. I'll follow him and just watch everything. But him losing, either if it's part of the story, but him losing just made me think like, all right, he was really boxing. Like, he was really trying to do it.
It's like, okay, this shit's not fake.
That's not fake, yo.
And boxing is hard, man. Boxing is hard. One thing is like, I'll fight anyone, okay. But to box someone where it's like, you have to go multiple rounds, potentially not knock each other out, just fight.
Yeah.
Because you got the gloves, so it's going to protect you. Man, that's just difficult. A lot of stamina. It takes a lot of work, a lot of stamina. We see these celebrity boxing matches. They try, and we see how it goes crazy. Nate Robinson tried to face Jake Paul, almost died right away. Yo, man, God bless. This is not a joke. This is tough. So I would never, you know.
I just think
if the
about
bag is right, I'll maybe train and try to get in there, but I know I'll die.
The podcast boxing?
Podcast boxers, you know. I don't know, but that shit was dope to see, man. Shout out to Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, the rematch coming. That's going to be a dope fight to see the rematch, you know. But I do think Tommy wins again.
Yeah.
And I feel Tommy's going to knock him out now. Because he knows he's going to know what to deal with.
A little more, yeah.
But then you can say that about Jake. Oh, now I know what to deal with too.
True.
Mm-hmm. But, bro, Tommy Fury, I don't know if you guys saw the side-by-side alone. Tommy Fury's arms are crazy, bro. Like, that guy is like he looks like an Olympian athlete. Like, he's like chiseled and he's so handsome. So handsome. Like, I was like, this guy needs to be an actor. He's so handsome. Like, If you look at him next to his brother, they don't even look like they're related. Like Tyson Fury and Tommy, I'm like, this is so different. He's 23 years old.
Oh wow.
23 years old, bro.
Yeah, he's young as fuck.
But even Jake Paul is like
he's young too.
He's like our age, no? Let me look him up real quick. How old is Jake Paul? I want to say Jake Paul is like
or a little bit older.
Oh, he's 26.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know they're around this.
I'm nearby now.
Only a couple months now.
Fuck.
Nigga's so happy. Nigga's so happy.
He wanted us to die with him.
Yeah. Let that shit catch up to you, bitch.
Damn.
Yeah. We need to add that to one of the buttons.
We gotta add that shit tonight,
shit.
bro. I swear to God, we gotta make that the button for next episode. I swear to God. Oh, happy Dominican Independence Day.
Yes, sir.
Dominicano
Damn,
soy.
my hat, yo. Dominican.
What you got?
Remember the
Oh, you do.
baseball hat, the Dominican shit.
That's true. Happy Dominican Independence Day out there, Dominican Republic. You know, Dominican Marlunza, honorary Dominican.
Yeah.
In here.
I was baptized when I was young.
that's what made it official. He went to the Dominican church, yeah.
I got baptized by a bunch of Dominicans.
Man. Last topic of the day we're going to discuss. The last topic of the day. Damian Lillard, one of my favorite basketball players of all time, one of the best shooters of all time, has always been known as a phenomenal shooter. And he has become a part of the famous group of people that have scored now 71 points. You know, that's a rare accolade in the NBA to score 71 points. Sometimes there's teams that lose and they don't even score 71 points.
Fact.
Damian Lillard scored 71 points himself. I think it was like 41 in the first half. Crazy. 71-point game performance. Now, the interesting part about this is that Damian Lillard was then drug tested by the NBA.
Right away.
The NBA drug tested him for the first time in his career.
Oh wow.
And then we have
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, bro, listen to this. And this is his reaction to it. He didn't like it.
Because that's not his first time dropping even over 50. Like he's dropped.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was shocked. But this is what he said. He was like, he didn't like it. It brought his energy down.
What was your reaction when you got drug tested?
I mean, honestly, I was like, are y'all serious? Like, I did the urine test yesterday, and then they backed it up with the blood draw tonight after the game. That's actually my first time in my career being tested after a game. And then aside from that, they know that I'm scared of needles. So I know I got a lot of tattoos, but when you doing the blood draw, it's different than tattoos. But it brought me down from here to the floor, all the way until it was done. And then once I finished it, I was like, all right, I got that out the way. So.
What was your reaction when you
Yeah,
got?
man, I don't like that. But then, am I wrong? Because as an organization, are you trying to be professional and prevent inequality? Because let's say you find out Damian Lillard's taking steroids. People are going to have to call that out, right? But then I feel like NBA is such a sport where it's like, that is not a thing. Like, people don't do that. Like, boxing, baseball, that occurs.
More power, more stuff, but what's the
But then that
benefits,
doesn't
man?
really taint people's legacies depending on how you look at it, because some people, like Robinson Cano, since the Robinson Cano situation, people like forgot about him. I didn't. But I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Like, he's not part of like none of these like sport analysts or nothing because of what happened with the drugs, right?
Yeah.
You know, they say that about, was it Barry Bonds? Barry Bonds.
David Ortiz had a thing. A-Rod had a thing. Yeah, like a couple people.
John Jones, an MMA fighter. Who you say?
Knucklehead.
Knucklehead?
Fuck is that a soccer player?
No, the commercial, the A-Rod shit.
Oh, Knucklehead.
Knucklehead.
That guy's, man, we'll talk about that. That guy's different. Oh, man.
No, Loco.
No, Loco. Damn.
Oh, man.
Listen, if I score 71 points, I would want the NBA to thank me because I just gave them a hell of a marketing opportunity. Instead, the NBA drug tests me. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it sucks because, like, yo, I've done this before. I've scored over 50 at least before, and you've tested me at least urine before, and I came out clean. So it's like, why test me right after the game? Like, you wouldn't be thinking like, yo, I gotta test this dude. He's been tainted before. Like, you give him a day. And tomorrow, like, yo, good shit, but we gotta do this because of the rules and stuff. All right, but damn, right after the game, you're happy you did this. And
That's
right
so crazy. Right away.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. But then, obviously, if it would have come out, he's positive. If he would have come out positive, I feel like
then they would have had a.
It would be crazy. It'll be the biggest story in the world. But then he'll look dumb as hell.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like those athletes, especially NBA, they would never do that. Like, they know not to. Like, come on, bro. Like, if you suck, you suck. You miss shots, you miss shots.
And he's shooting. He's not like trying to run people over dunking. So it's like, yo, steroids ain't gonna.
Yeah, that's what.
You shoot like.
Because do steroids help your jump shot?
You can probably throw the ball harder, but you still got to be accurate. Steph Curry still got to practice 100 jump shots a day to be like that. Like,
they must have been testing him for that Space Jam, the Michael Jordan secret stuff, the juice from Space Jam. That's what they must have been testing him for, because I don't think steroids helps your jump shot. I don't know. Maybe I don't know about steroids enough, but I don't know what. Like, come on. But yeah, I was mad at that. But I do love Damian Lillard. Yeah. Very loyal to the Portland Trail Blazers.
Facts.
Almost to his own detriment. He might never win a championship in his life, but he might be okay with that.
Nah, that city's behind him all day.
Bro,
though.
They better fucking.
Nah, that's his city for sure.
Man, but yeah, there we have it coming up
Look
below.
at his face though.
Heated, bro.
Yeah,
He's be fucking heated too.
No bullshit.
Yes, that camera, bro. That nigga's heated.
He looks like Michael B. Jordan was looking at L'Oreal.
You call me corny?
Yeah, corny. The corny kid. You drug tested me after I scored 71. Oh, even though I'm the third. What did I say? Even though I'm the third, I have the third most 60-point games in NBA history. Even though I held that record.
Yeah,
NBA, man. But is it NBA or is it politics? I don't know. I just wanted to say that word. But there we have it. Cap. Club Ambition Podcast, episode 73. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys.
Hey.
Any last words, gentlemen?
Is it snowing?
Yeah, we about to get like 5 inches. Well, right now.
Of what?
Hey, yo.
Some dick?
Damn!
Chill.
You only need 3.
What, that's like a Davis thing?
Okay.
Yeah, supposed to.